Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2. We are learning unit 2. This is the story of Saira. Today's lecture 6, we will read the rest of the part and understand the story. We'll cover page number 13, 14 and 15 of your book. And we'll cover the SLO to listen to a story or fairy tale of few sentences, read aloud by the teacher, and read aloud the same story or fairy tale by themselves. This is our today's SLOs. So let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah says in Quran, Surah 9, verse 71, the believers, men and women, are allies, awliya of one another. They enjoin the common good, al-maroof, and forbid the bad, al-munkar. They observe prayers, salat, and give charitable alms, zakat, and obey God and His Prophet. Yes, my dear children, here the message is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning men and women. There is no discrimination while it's a point to obey Allah's command. Allah is saying if a man is good, he follows Allah's command. If a woman is good, she follows Allah's command. There is no discrimination. So this is the message we should take. This is the message I told you in zero lecture, in introduction lecture. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch that video again so that we can comprehend what is the message of the lesson which we are reading. Okay, so let's start our today's lecture. Open your book on page number 14. Here it's till here we have studied yesterday. From this line we will start reading. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12th line. 12th line of the page 14. All of you located it? Because from here I'm going to read aloud, and the moment I will complete reading, you will start reading. Again, here I have a message for my fellow teachers. Along with this video lecture, in description box, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, print it, follow it as it is, or modify it for your convenience. And I'm telling you, in today's lecture, again, our focus is to improve the reading skills of our children. All right, yes, my students, are you ready? Let's start reading. When Saad came back to home, he was wondering. What does wondering mean? A feeling of amazement. He was surprised. He was happily surprised. Who solved all the sums correctly? He was then told by his mother that Saira completed his homework. The talent of Saira was discovered. Their parents were really embarrassed. What does embarrass mean? Being ashamed. They did not feel good. They were embarrassed that they did not send their daughter to school. The parents decided to send her to school. Allah says men and women are equal, so they should be treated equally. What does treat mean? To behave towards or deal with. They should be dealt with equally. Right, my children? So again, I hope you listened carefully. Now pause the video, and all of you should read in a very clear and correct manner. So pause the video and enjoy reading the story. Yes, my dear children, are you done with reading? Good job. So I'm going to ask you a question. What did you learn from this story? This is the point. Yes, my dear. What did you learn? Now, all of you must have learned something. Again, you pause the video, raise hand and tell to your teacher what you learned. And teacher, please listen every child, whatever they, because this is the message. They are learning what we are teaching. It means the work is done. So pause the video and make every child to express his or her feeling about this story. Yes, my dear children, you learned many things. Good job. And I have told you many things in introduction lesson. I hope you have mentioned many from that lecture as well. Good job. Now it's the time for the comprehension. These questions are there in your book. Teachers, what I've planned for the comprehension now, because mashallah, our children, they are grade 2. First, they will tell the answers of these questions orally, and then they will write the answers in their notebook at home. So if you want to modify, you may modify it for your convenience. Now, what I suggest, pause the video, ask the question. Children who knows the answer, they will raise their hand, they will tell the answer, correct them accordingly, according to the text, and then ask them to write the answers in their notebook. Now, pause the video and enjoy this comprehension. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good, smart you are. So it's time for your homework. What you are supposed to do, read the story and write gender naming words in your notebook. Now you know gender naming words, so you will make a list of gender naming word in your notebook. And I'm going to give you an additional worksheet. Here again, dear teachers, along with this video lecture, in description box, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation, and this worksheet is given in link. You may click it, download it, print it, and kindly give a printed worksheet to my children so that they can practice. And what you are supposed to do, my dear students, read the passage and fill in the blanks. These are from your story. You will read it and you will fill in the blanks to complete the sentences. I hope you will enjoy doing it. Now, what we have done today, we listen to the story which was read aloud by the teacher. Then you read aloud the story by yourselves. And in this way, we achieved our today's SLO, that is to listen to a story or a fairy tale of a few sentences read aloud by the teacher and read aloud the same story or fairy tale by yourself. Are we done with it? Yes. That's it for today. Tomorrow I'll come again with a very interesting lesson. Till that time, keep practicing. Take very good care of yourself. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.